All right, everybody, it's finished. So what I've done is I have painted this with pewter, and then I gave it a black, I shouldn't say black, I used a dark tone to wash the entire thing. Now I'm going to give you this quick look at it. And the lighting here is not that good. So what I'm going to end up doing is I'm going to give you a quick look at this. Then I'm going to try to take this outside and see if the lighting outside makes a little bit of a difference. But he is completely glued up. Everything is done here. It's still pretty shiny. The pewter left an incredibly glossy finish to it, which the dark tone actually dulled down quite a bit of that. But it's still, excuse me, it's still pretty shiny. There's some spots, like this whole leg piece here, this was so shiny it was ridiculous. You can see a lot of the shine still all along this rock, right through here. But overall, I'm extremely happy with this. My wife asked me, she was like, why didn't you paint it bronze? Because I have pewter on hand, that's why. If I had bronze on hand, I would have painted it bronze. And I could have easily gone to the store and bought. Anyway, I could have easily gone to the store and purchased some bronze, but I chose not to. I just didn't feel like leaving the house. And what I had on hand is what I had. So, there we go. The dark tone is a very subtle, it's extremely subtle throughout a lot of this. One of the cool things that I like about this particular print, you can see it right there, the horseshoe on the bottom of the hoof. Let me get in here. So that's actually there, that's pretty cool. And then it's the only one that you can actually see, but as I was putting all this together, I don't know if it'll be able to see it, there's actually right underneath there that little, that's the other horseshoe, and it's completely finished, and the bottom of the hoof. Now obviously this is glued in place so I can't pull it off, but all of these hooves actually have horseshoes on them, and they're all they're not just flat, they're actually finished horseshoes. I just thought that was pretty cool. But this one's gonna get a done stamp. I think the only thing I need to do at this point is put a coat of clear matte on it, and hopefully that will help take some of the shine away as well. But other than that, I'm done with this. I think it actually looks a lot better. Since I like the gray so much, I think the fact that I went with this pewter, other than the fact that it's very glossy, I'm really happy with the way this completely turned out. So let me get this outside and see if that has a difference on the color, or anyway, I'll be back. Okay, so I'm on my front porch. This is where the sunlight's at. And this is basically what he looks like. There's a couple spots I missed when I was doing the wash on here. You can see one right back in there. Some of these tighter fitting spots. The inside of this leg I missed. But overall, there's a little bit inside there. The good thing is with this, the way the camera looks, I can, with my naked eye, I can completely see everything that's inside the hood area. But on camera, it's almost completely black in there, so that's kind of cool. But everything's done. I'm really happy with how this turned out. So this one done, and it's going to end up in its spot in the room here shortly. So there we go. That just looks sick. All right. All right, so I'm outside. You kind of see a little bit of daylight look here. I was a little worried about carrying this outside, that it might fall over. Even though everything's glued, he's still, if you look at the rider himself, he's actually leaning that way some. So I'm a little worried that he may end up, you can see how much movement there is still there. I'm a little worried about him eventually falling over again. Sorry, I just bumped the camera. And now that I'm out here in the daylight, I'm starting to see some spots, like right back in here. I missed some spots back through there when I was doing my wash through this. I missed a big spot right through here. All into this section I missed. He looks completely different in the daylight than he does under my bench lights. But there it is. And this one's gonna end up going in his little spot, and I'll be moving on to the next one. I've got some really big stuff coming up here shortly. So come on back and see some more stuff. Thanks for watching. Y'all have a great day. Take care.